Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Virgo What Magic is trying to come in and what is stopping it. So here, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at your tarot messages. Then I've got some oracle messages, and we'll end up with some you are magical messages to give you some further insight. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for any kind of support whatsoever on any platform. I really enjoy doing these readings, and I hope that I am imparting something that you can use in your life, whether that's just a thought or an idea, a different way of looking at things, a different understanding, something to help you, because that's really what my channels are all about. So let's go ahead and get started. And again, thank you for all the support. Let's get going. So here we're going to look at your tarot messages first. Again, this could be you or someone else. So keep that in mind as we go through the reading to see if it's your reading or not. So here we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So basically you're not in communication with someone, okay? Basically, with these wands, you know, what it looks like to me is like a boundary that you've set up as far as communication. You also have the Hermit in reverse. So you're not in hermit mode. You're fully awake, aware, not looking for any other information at this time. You know, Virgos go into hermit mode because we want to seek understanding about things. But you're not doing that at this time, or the person that's involved is not doing it. Here we have the High Priestess, which is undermining you. So this is really about tapping into your intuition at this time and going with that knowledge and wisdom as you move forward. We have the wheel here. So to me, this is all about the cycle. Okay, closing out the cycle. You're wanting this cycle to be over. And you are the outcome is death and rebirth. So something ending so that the new can come in, and you're ready for the new. You know, you're over this cycle. You're over what happened in the past, whatever that may have been. So let's go ahead and see what your messages are coming out as. And again, these are potentially what could be holding you back from the magic coming into your life, or to give you further insight as to what's going on and what the magic is that's coming into your life, okay? And what you may need to be doing, okay? So here the first one we have is baptism. It says you're walking through the fire and are coming out clean on the other side. So because of the experiences that you've gone through in this last cycle that you're trying to close out, or that has closed out, you've really had to learn some things. You've really gone through some things. And so you are going through sort of like a cleansing, a baptism of sorts to release all of that energy. The immense challenge you are overcoming has earned you a victory through this rites of passage. You are brave and will forever be changed. So you will never be the same again. This experience has really taught you some things in so many different ways. It says this is a defining moment, a life or death moment that has reshaped you. Like the phoenix, you are made anew. Okay. So next we have coherence. Like attracts like. You are becoming coherent to the vibrations of others. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically, you are sharing the vibrations of others. Be selective with who you allow into your sphere. Protect yourself from toxicity. Thoughts and emotions can bleed through. We are all interconnected. Energy is shared. So if someone is trying to get into your energy, you are really needing to pay attention to that. And it draws me right back to the Eight of Wands in reverse here, because I got the mental picture of boundaries. That's what I got when I picked up that card. Now normally Eight of Wands in the upright is communication, fast movement, fast something, right? So when it's in the reverse, of course, that is no communication. Nothing is happening kind of thing, you know, no conversations, that kind of thing. Now we have chastity, but when I picked up that card, I have to say the mental picture I got was a a defensive boundary that you set up with those wands. That's the picture I got in my head. Okay, so we have chastity next. It says it is time to abstain from acts or behaviors that could degrade or defile you on a physical, emotional, spiritual, or psychological level. So really abstinence, you know, from any kind of sexual interlude is referred to here, but it's more than just the physical aspect. With this baptism, you really need to keep your whole entire being, thoughts, actions, everything pure. So this is really about how you treat your body. This is really about how you are putting things into your body, into your mind, all that kind of stuff. So it's a holistic kind of thing here. Your body is a temple. Here we go. Your heart is pure. Your soul is precious. Your mind is sharp. Only allow worthy energy to touch you or enter your sacred space. Access to you must be earned. So, not everybody just get to come up in your life, in you. Let's be real, or even in your space, your energy anymore, because what you've learned more than anything through this last phase of your life, this last lesson, because that's what it was, is that you're worthy. And you get to define how you want to move forward in your life. And it was such a valuable lesson. Painful though it was definitely a lesson that needed to be learned for you so you could step into your power and your authenticity and really define how you want to move in your life moving forward. And we walked right into freedom here. This is an omen to free yourself from bad influences, confinements of your circumstances, and stagnation. Reach for higher goals, bigger dreams, and allow people to help you along the way. Never allow yourself to be held captive to other people's expectations or demands. You are in control of your destiny. Don't risk being trapped. So this is, to me, a reminder, a warning that you may encounter people that are going to do just that. They're going to try anyway. But with you standing in your power, you're going to see this because remember, we have the High Priestess card over here. So you are very intuitive, and you're going to pick up on, excuse the French, but other people's bullshit. You're going to pick up on it real quick. And after what you've gone through, you have literally no tolerance for that kind of stuff anymore. And it's not to say that you're better than anybody. That has nothing to do with it. It's just what you decide you want in your life moving forward. It's just that simple. You need to stay true to your boundaries. And you need to be very, very clear. Not mean, not, anything but honest with people who are going to try to do anything to get around your boundaries. You set the tone for how you want your life to be. And this is about standing in your power in one of those things only for your highest good. People will need to really show who they are. And none of this, and because you're going to see the lies, you're going to see all of it if they try anything else. And then your response may not be what they want it to be. You are kind, but you are also not a person who's going to mince words when people try to do things to you that is unacceptable. You've already been there, you've already healed from that, and you're not accepting that any longer. So we have regret here. And it says, you or others around you are looking back to the past with new awareness. Regret is present. It's time to right the wrongs and wipe the slate clean. It's time to offer apologies, explanations, or ask for forgiveness. Mistakes were made with poor judgment. Allow yourself and others to heal. This life lesson needs closure. So this is really about the situation that you could have just come through. You have probably healed to a certain extent, and you probably still need healing, or you at least need closure. Because, if you are anything like me, Virgo, you want to understand what happened and you want things to be healed because there's still a part of you that is very hurt by what happened. There's no question about that. You've healed to a certain extent, or you couldn't even have this conversation. But at the same time, you're just really wanting to understand why and what happened here. Next, we have the Queen of Earth. And this represents, the female energy that could be an astrological earth sign, which is, of course, what Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and right in line with your sign. So this could be you, okay? A Queen of Earth displays traits of loyalty, stability, pragmatism, being grounded, down to earth, and practical. She is slow-moving, methodical, and unwavering. She is sensual and loves luxury. So this could be you, or this could be the person who's in regret right here, since they're right next to each other. We'll see. Who knows? Only you know that answer, honestly. Now, here we have dogma. This is an omen that you or someone around you is going through an incredible transformation regarding core beliefs. So, this is really affecting somebody. And I still want to say that on this road, this is not talking about you. This is the other person involved here. This could be through religious, political, racial, societal, sexual, or social beliefs. New awareness is coming. So, really, a transformation is similar to a baptism. It is very, very deep. It is very, very awareness driven. It is also shines the light on the shadow. It shines the light in a way that when you are going through it, I can tell you it'll break you down. It will. It'll have you on your knees. It'll have you bawling like you were 2 years old, snot running down the whole thing. But in the end, the awareness that comes from the experience, the healing, the understanding is all well worth it. But I will tell you, it is not easy. And I know I've been through transformation. What do they call it? The night of the soul. Very, very hard to go through. But if you are really trying to be your authentic self, you are going to go through this in some form or fashion at some level. It says here, um, yeah, new awareness is coming, new examples are coming to help lift and expand points of view. And so this is really about a person going through this transformation and really understanding things on the other side, to include the whys of why they acted, did, or whatever happened here. Okay. And then we have the guilty here. And again, this all ties into this role right here. I really believe this is someone else's energy. Someone is guilty and truth is needed to come out. Ask questions, investigate. It is also important not to carry the burdens of someone else's actions. Do not take responsibility for something you didn't do. Place blame only where it belongs. The pursuit of justice will help reveal the truth of the situation. Mistakes can be blessings. So, really understanding that through the conversation, through the next part of this discussion, however this happens, whether you talk to this person, however it comes down to it, really the highest form of love is number one, forgiveness. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for the other individual. It is also about understanding that none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. That doesn't mean anything gets swept under the carpet. That means we need to evolve to another level of kindness, another level of truth. When you've gone through these kind of lessons, it's all about really speaking the truth from that point, really letting the facades go, letting the truth shine. Because the truth, while painful at times, is really what sets you free. When you are trying to walk around and not letting the truth be known, whatever that truth is, you are wearing a mask. And so you're not being your authentic self. And so once you come into that understanding of what authenticity really means for you and what that is for you, who you are, just really who you are, not what you show the world, not all the faces and all that, but really who you are. That just gives you permission to, number one, to walk in grace and to walk in mercy and to walk in gratitude and joy and faith and trust. It gives you all of those capabilities. But getting to that point is never easy. And also understanding that you are still human in this body. So you may try to be this wonderful person who tries to be forgiving, who tries to be all these things because that's who you are as a core person. But the problem is sometimes we're human. We respond in a human way. So really, walking in, love, walking in peace, walking in understanding and compassion and empathy as you move forward, in grace and mercy, because those are the things you want Spirit to give you when you make mistakes. And then also understanding that even through the most painful transformation, even through any kind of growth and ascension, baptism in this case, you learn about yourself and you deal and heal and you go through so much stuff, but on the other side is truly the blessing, because when you can be your authentic self, there is no greater gift than that. I just really say that honestly. Now we have cleaning it up. Okay, so we just talked about guilty and The next message is clean it up. So to me, this is all about maybe decluttering. This is about cleaning up your thinking, maybe. This is about cleaning up anything that's residual that you still need to work on. And then also, I got tie up loose ends, whatever, anything else. You know, that's what I'm getting right there. And this could literally mean clean up your space. I'm not sure what that is, but just so you know. Then you have happy, happy next to it. So this is about you really stepping into your happiness, being happy, being grateful, with what you have, what you could potentially have, just being happy where you are and where you're going to be. Poised. This is about sitting in your power and not letting anybody take you out of that. Being graceful, being merciful, being kind, being who you are. But again, poised is, you're not going to allow anybody to take you out of character, and that's why you're poised. And then exchanging gifts. I see this as with spirit, perhaps increased awareness, increased wisdom. But I also see this could be with others. And this could also be the sharing of knowledge. I get a lot of different messages there. So we have exposed and revealed. And what I like about this imagery is you're going to see the truth. Nothing's going to be hidden from you when it comes to being around other people and understanding their energy, where they're coming from. You've had periods of this where it's happened before, where you can look at an individual and you can see beyond what they choose to show you. But this to me is going to be heightened, is what I'm getting. And this could even be when it comes to evaluating yourself, when you need to be working on things or growing in different areas. This is not just for other people. This is about yourself as well. And being vulnerable. That's the other thing that I'm getting there. You need to be vulnerable as you move forward, not being afraid to be so, and allow others to do the same. Now we have awakening genius. So this is about, I keep just getting the image of spirit giving you information and downloads and epiphanies and ideas, and I that's what I keep getting. That's what keeps coming to me. The oracle's gift, to me, this is about enhanced capabilities, because to me this is about you. If you look in the cup there, you see the gold, you see the wisdom, you see the knowledge. Like it's almost like keys to the kingdom, keys to more information, more knowledge, more power, all kinds of stuff. And then we hear, then we have smoke and mirrors. I'm just taking a look at what I see here. Going back to the exposed and revealed, being able to see through the illusions that people try to put up in action, in anything that they present to you, being able to see beyond that. And I think you've always had that to a certain extent, but something I just keep getting the message that it's going to be enhanced a great deal. Okay, so now we're going to get your you are magical messages. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these on camera. I'm just trying to find the main card here, because there is just a card in here that tells you the name of the deck. It doesn't necessarily go with the deck, but I'm not going to spend too much time trying to find it if I can't find it pretty quickly here. Yeah, here it is. Nope, that's actually a card. All right, well, oh, wait. I think I just found it. Yep. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Let's go ahead and shuffle first. Okay, cards, work with me today, please. Yep, one more time. Okay. So the first one we have here is the Purple Heart. And to me, again, this reminds me of amethyst. And I know I read this for another sign yesterday, Sagittarius, when I did their reading. Keywords: spirituality, wisdom, imagination. Question to ask yourself: am I listening to my inner wisdom? So what that's telling me is to really spend more time quietly with spirit, to listen to your intuition more. Message: it is a good time for introspection. And what I think is funny is you had the Hermit in reverse. So I'm laughing at that. And an expansion of your awareness and spiritual growth. Again, baptism that we talked about. Calm your mind and listen to your inner wisdom. If you feel inspired, then by all means use this time to express your individuality through art. So maybe you like art, and so this is another way for you to express yourself. Acts of self-care: meditate, start an art project, add some purple, whether clothes or to your interior space. An affirmation: I trust my inner wisdom. And you can do this many ways. You can wear purple clothes because to me purple is also about royalty. It's also about spirituality. You can get some amethyst crystals. You can go to the dollar store and get some purple candles, and burn those with maybe some of the oils that they have there as well, because I like to usually do that, to give a sweet fragrance to my ancestors, to say thank you. I'm into my spirit team, so that's how I do that. Okay, next we have time for change. And this is a boat, so it's almost like going somewhere, taking a journey, going somewhere kind of thing. It says keywords. Yeah, there you go. Change, adventure. And we did have the death and rebirth here. We also had the cycle close, which means things are going to change because you've ended that cycle and now you're moving forward. Question to ask yourself: what do I want to change in my life? Message: feel yourself to be limitless and free. You have the freedom card up here as well. Open your mind to new opportunities and adventures. It's a good time to try something new, to change your routine, to get out of your comfort zone. Choose destinations that you really want to reach. Follow your passion. Acts of self-care: try something new today, visit a new place. Affirmation: I welcome change into my life. Changes help me grow. Okay. Next we have believe in yourself. Keywords: confidence and courage. Question to ask yourself: what am I not doing because I don't believe in myself? Message: you have everything you need to make your biggest dreams come true. Please believe in yourself. Be courageous. Right now is a great time to start taking action towards achieving your dreams. So this is really about really taking some time to clean it up. Remember, I said there's some things you still need to work on, heal from, that kind of thing. This could be one of those areas. Acts of self-care: make a list of your strengths. Give yourself 3 compliments. Affirmation: I believe I can achieve anything I want in my life. So really, I think I shared in one of the other videos that I have, my affirmation list is about 4 or 5 pages long. I did clean it up recently, so it might be 4 now, but it was 6. Um, so, and I think affirmations really help us to stand into the positive side of ourselves, especially if we've been a person who's super critical of ourselves and we have that negative voice thing going on in our head. We really need to work on that. So affirmations help that. And I can tell you, for me personally, I can't speak for you, but personally for me, affirmations really do help bring me into a different kind of energy completely. Okay, next we have time to let go. To me, that goes right along with the clean it up thing. Okay, we have keywords: completion, ending, which goes right along with the death and rebirth, and the cycle, the wheel. Okay, am I holding on to something that I need to let go of? Okay, so this could be control, this could be expectations, this could be anything, any residual feelings, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. It's a good time to complete all of your unfinished business. Again, tying up loose ends, cleaning it up. and say goodbye to everything that does not serve your best interest. Be honest with yourself. Let go of the old that prevents the arrival of the new. So really, looking at that honestly and letting it go. Acts of self-care, declutter your wardrobe. Didn't we talk about that? Your room, your home, ditch a bad habit. Affirmation, I let go of everything that no longer serves me. I'm ready to move on. So if you're ready to move forward, you still got a little cleanup that needs to happen here, okay? All right, let's go ahead and continue. Choose your thoughts. Again, remember I talked about those affirmations. Very important, especially if you're a Virgo. We are hypercritical of ourselves. Here we go. Keywords, mindset, thinking. Question to ask yourself, do my thoughts support me? So this is really about working on reprogramming your thoughts in your subconscious mind. And there's plenty of stuff out there about doing that. Do my thoughts support me is the question and message. Pay attention to your thoughts and cultivate positive mindset. Try to focus on the positive aspects of any situation. Choose your thoughts carefully. Let your mind become your supportive friend. Acts of self-care. Create a vision board or a mind map. Write a haiku or poem. When I wanted to my house, I actually had a vision board. I had designed my whole entire house, what I wanted it to look like, every room in the house to include the garage. To include everything. Now, my house is not what those pictures were at all, but the power of visualization really helped me to step into the belief that I could have my own house. Because for a long time I didn't think I could have it. So using a vision board is a very powerful way to manifest. And then the last one, affirmation. I choose my thoughts. I choose happy, helpful, and supportive thoughts. Okay, feel more secure. Keywords, inner security, support. Question to ask yourself, what makes me feel secure? So to me, this is about maybe perhaps your safety, one of your root chakra kinds of things to be really considering at this time. Because your root chakra is all about basic needs. Do you have your basic needs met? Where are you not feeling safe and secure? So these are things for you to look at. Choose supportive thoughts, things, and people. Avoid criticism and especially self-criticism. Remember, I told you about how Virgos are. You are important. You deserve love and happiness. Surround yourself with love, support, and encouragement. Acts of self-care. Unfollow toxic accounts or friends in your social media feeds. Spend time with someone or something you love. Affirmation. I find safety and support within myself. And I'm going to do some more just because I feel, drawn to do that. We're going to see set inspiring goals. Okay. Goals and purpose. Questions to ask yourself. Why are my goals important to me? Do my goals inspire me? What would I do if I weren't afraid? Message. It is a great time to revise your goals and set up new ones. Always choose goals that are based on your true values. Do your goals light you up? Explore your values and dearest desires. What do you really want to achieve? Write down your goals and create an action plan. Be persistent and take small steps every day towards achieving your goals. Acts of self-care. Set a goal, make a wish list, and affirmation. I always choose goals that inspire me. Okay, we'll do two more. Time to reflect. Again, this goes right back to that the Hermit card that you had in reverse. Now, this could be you or someone else. But this is a second reminder because I could swear one of these cards up here talked about reflection too. Keywords, reflection, analysis. Question to ask yourself, what do I truly desire? Take a pause. Choose solitude and privacy. It's a good time for introspection, analysis, research, and learning. Take some time to focus on yourself and your life. Acts of self-care. Keep a journal and self-reflect. Meditate. Affirmation. I trust my inner wisdom and find all of the answers within me. And this is really to me about using your intuition more, having a closer relationship with spirit, asking, for, insight and clarity wherever you need it. And then the last one is this is a pink card. And this is, hold on, is this one card or two? Okay, one card. Inspiration, uplift. Again, back to inspiration. We just read a message about that. Goals. Um, when do I feel most inspired? How can I boost my mood? It is time to bring some beneficial change into your life. Choose uplifting activities and thoughts. Allow yourself to dream bigger, engage in inspiring activities, feel optimism about the future, and express your creativity. Acts of self care. Listen to new music, do something entertaining, add some magenta, whether clothes or to your interior space. Affirmation. I feel optimistic and inspired. So, really overwhelmingly, it's really working on getting into a higher vibration, either you or the individual that this is for. Because I still suspect that this is either a mixed read or somebody else's information, somebody else's energy coming through. So I do really hope that this helps you, Virgo. Much love and light, Lady T.